Perception, in its purest form, is our window to the world, a gateway through which we experience everything around us. It's how we process sensory information, how we make sense of the chaos of stimuli bombarding us constantly, every second of every day. Through this lens of perception, we interact with others, forming opinions and judgments that shape our relationships, our communities, and our societies. Yet this very process, fundamental to human connection, is also a source of profound misconception and misunderstanding. Imagine a prism refracting a single beam of light into a spectrum of colours, each hue representing a different perspective. Similarly, our perceptions colour our understanding of others, influencing our interactions and shaping our realities. Just as the prism doesn't alter the nature of light, our perceptions don't change the essence of another person, but they do affect our view of them. However, they do influence how we interpret and respond to them, often in ways we are not even aware of. This subjective interpretation is where the possibility of deception and miscommunication arises. We are all products of our unique experiences, all values and biases, which shape our worldview. These elements act as filters, shaping our perception of reality, often without us realizing it. What we perceive then is not a neutral, objective truth, but a version molded by our individual lens, a subjective reality. This inherent subjectivity of perception makes it both a powerful tool for understanding and a potential minefield of misunderstanding and conflict. It underscores the importance of recognizing the limitations of our own perceptions and approaching others with an open mind and a willingness to look beyond the surface to truly understand. Deception, in the context of human interaction, often stems from a desire to be accepted and valued by others. We are social creatures, hardwired to seek belonging and connection with those around us. This innate need can lead us to present carefully curated versions of ourselves, masking vulnerabilities and highlighting attributes we believe will resonate with others, even if they are not entirely true. This is where perception, already subjective, becomes intertwined with the human tendency for self-preservation and the desire for approval from peers and society. Consider the classic example of a job interview, a setting where first impressions are crucial. The candidate, eager to impress, may embellish their accomplishments or downplay weaknesses to appear more competent. Similarly, in social settings, individuals might adopt personas they believe will make them more likable or interesting to others. This manipulation of perception is not always malicious. It often stems from a deep-seated fear of rejection and the desire to fit in. However, this dance of deception, however well-intentioned, can create a chasm between perception and reality, leading to misunderstandings. It fosters an environment where authenticity is sacrificed at the altar of perceived desirability, making true connections difficult. The danger lies in the fact that these manufactured personas, while effective in the short term, are ultimately unsustainable and can lead to feelings of isolation. They create a facade facade that prevents genuine connection, leaving both parties feeling unseen and unheard and ultimately unfulfilled. The masks we wear are often woven from societal expectations and cultural norms. We learn early on that certain traits are praised while others are frowned upon. This conditioning can lead us to suppress aspects of ourselves that we fear might lead to judgment or rejection. Take, for instance, the societal pressure on men to appear stoic and unemotional. This often leads to men masking their vulnerabilities, fearing that expressing emotions might be perceived as weakness. Similarly, women are often pressured to conform to unrealistic beauty standards, leading to self-doubt and a constant need for validation based on appearance. This performance of socially acceptable personas hinders authentic connection. When we hide our true selves behind a wall of carefully constructed perceptions, we deny others the opportunity to know us fully. This, in turn, prevents us from experiencing the richness and depth of genuine human connection. Walls of misunderstanding. False perceptions act as formidable barriers to truly understanding others. When we cling to preconceived notions, we limit our ability to see the person in front of us clearly. We project our own biases, fears, and assumptions onto them, creating a distorted image that bears little resemblance to reality. Imagine a scenario where two individuals from vastly different cultural backgrounds interact. Each brings their own cultural lens, shaped by unique traditions, beliefs, and values. Without conscious effort to bridge this cultural divide, misunderstandings can easily arise from differing interpretations of behavior, communication styles, and social cues. These walls of misunderstanding are not limited to cultural differences. They can also stem from personal experiences, past traumas, and ingrained beliefs. Someone who has been hurt in past relationships might misinterpret a new partner's actions through the lens of their past pain, leading to unfounded accusations and unnecessary conflict. When perceptions erode relationships. The corrosive nature of false perceptions is perhaps most evident in personal relationships, where trust and understanding are paramount. When we base our interactions on inaccurate assumptions and projections, we create a breeding ground for conflict, resentment, and mistrust, which can be difficult to overcome. Love, built on a foundation of illusions and misunderstandings, is ultimately unsustainable and fragile. Consider a romantic relationship where one partner perceives the other as emotionally distant, even if this isn't the case. This perception, fueled by past experiences or insecurities, might lead to constant demands for reassurance and attention, creating a cycle of neediness. The other partner, genuinely loving but perhaps less expressive, might feel suffocated and misunderstood, leading to frustration. This cycle of misinterpretation and unmet expectations can, over time, erode even the strongest of bonds, leaving both parties hurt. Similarly, friendships can crumble under the weight of false perceptions and misunderstandings. If we allow jealousy or envy to cloud our judgment, we might misinterpret a friend's success as a personal slight rather than celebrating their achievements, or their happiness as a reflection of our own shortcomings, leading to feelings of inadequacy. This negativity can poison the well of friendship, leading to distance, misunderstandings, and ultimately irreparable damage that could have been avoided. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. I hope that it has provided some food for thought on just how perception can ultimately lead to deception, and how deception, even if not malicious, can become an invisible barrier within personal relationships. I look forward to sharing more with you all. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos relating to the human mind and its processes. Much love and well wishes, and